Hi, I'm Emily from Good & Proper Tea and you're watching FRSHR TV. Okay, so I am custom brewing loose leaf tea for takeaway, so trying to do for tea what's happened for coffee, and I'm doing it from my 1974 Citroen H van, which has been converted thanks to Kickstarter. So I put my project on Kickstarter, and 372 amazing people put money in and allowed me to fit this out. So this is all because of them. So I turned it into a brew bar so that I could basically sort of find out for real whether or not people were going to be interested in the concept and passionate about it in the same way that I hoped they would be. And so far they are. It's everything that wine is, so it's the kind of the altitude, the climate, the terroir, you know, everything. The guy who makes it in a particular village will make it a different way to the person next door who makes it in a completely different way, because they'll fire it in a different way or use a different pan or double fire it. I don't want it to be something that's scary. It's not at all meant to be that. It's meant to be very approachable. You know, I want a cup of tea, but I want a really good cup of tea. It doesn't have to be like, I want this incredible infusion that's like been handpicked by monks. You know, it doesn't need to be that. I almost prefer it when someone comes and just says, I just want a cup of tea, and then they go away and go like, oh yeah, that's really good, rather than someone who's really fascinated and knows a lot about tea and says, oh, this is a wonderful oolong. Because in a way, the kind of the wider problem is that people don't really know that tea can be like better than it is now. So if you just get a punter who just wants a cup of tea and they go away and they don't care that I've done it at a particular temperature, they don't care that my water's like aggressively filtered, they don't care about any of that, they just go, oh yum, that's like ideal customer, because they just thought that tastes better. There are tangible factors which make a difference in the same way there are for coffee. Filtered water, I think, is the thing that actually is sort of standout, makes a difference. I've got an absolutely enormous filtered bag here, which turns my water into the most delicious kind of cold fresh water. The time of the brew is key, so I've kind of managed to get it so that I'm not faffing with hundreds of different times, but depending on the tea there is a sort of optimum brewing time, and making sure you've got really good quality tea that's kind of been lovingly harvested and got all the flavours it should have. There's lots of bad tea around. It's very easy to find bad tea and very painful to find good tea. Green teas is the thing that most people probably most are wowed by. When I make a green tea, I brew it at about 75, or this particular green tea I brewed at about 75. And they don't need to know that, it doesn't really matter, but when they go away they kind of often come back and go, God, that's not green tea that I know, because green tea more than anything has that bitterness, and people kind of associate it with a sort of bitter, slightly vegetal flavours, which is a really horrible wine word, but they, you know, it's a nasty flavour that they don't like, and they think it's kind of pain is gain, like green tea's gross, therefore it must be good for me. And actually it should be sweet and refreshing and really nice. The ultimate plan is to have a shop, so the whole point of the van is for me to learn as much as anything, so I can learn, you know, what people like, what's, you know, I've learned so much already, and it can't be more direct than this. And I have customers who come up here and they'll pass me the next day and say, oh, it was really good actually, or could I have it a bit stronger, or, you know, and that's the whole point. It's great, it's like live feedback the whole time. So we've got a hashtag Torder, and they can order when they come out of St Pancras, King's Cross, and it's exactly a 3-minute walk from there up the boulevard to here. So when they get here, their tea is beeping, the timer's beeping, and they get their tea and they move on their way. I'm at King's Cross every day, slightly variable times at the moment depending on the weather, but in theory sort of 8 till 4. Every day apart from Monday. Saturdays at Broccoli Market. You can find me from 10 until 3, and I'm about to go live with my website, which is very exciting, which is www.goodandpropertea.com, which has been a sort of really rubbish landing page for a really long time. There you go.
Thank you so much. Amazing, delicious.